Yo, 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 yo. What's up, guys? Welcome back to another trading video.
Today, we're going to be going over some trades. Okay, so today we're going to be going over a little, I guess we're revisiting the Judas swing. I haven't done the Judas swing for almost, I guess, like 7 months now. I haven't traded it for 7 months. It's been a while, right? And I'm going to, finally revisit it and show you guys step by step how to do it. So let's do it. Let's get it. Let's do it on. So what I did is, first of all, you need the indicator. That's called the Asian session range. To do that, you click on indicators and you search Asian session range, Rob Minty. Okay, click that. You're set to go. Everything's set up for you. Make sure you're set on the 1 minute time frame. Okay, because it works the best on the 1 minute time frame. Anyways, so we know that there are 3 sessions: Asian session, London session, New York session. We're going to be waiting until Asian session's over, and then we're going to be taking in the London session trades. So London sessions from 3 a.m. all the way up to 8 a.m. or 7 a.m. I took this trade, or anywhere between, or basically anywhere after 2 a.m. is London session. Asian session finishes at 2 a.m. So I took this trade this morning, and it was my first time taking it in a long ass time, but I'm glad it worked out for me. I did post it on my I did post this win on my Discord channel, so if you guys want to go ahead and join my Discord, it's a little community that you guys can join and post your winnings, learn together, and even teach each other some new things, new strategies. You guys can go ahead and chat with the trading community. And and also I have a free webinar next week. If you guys want to go ahead and join it, the link is in the description. You just have to click the subscription page, and you put your email and your name, and then once you do that, you'll be added to a Zoom call list where I will be hosting a live webinar class thingy. It's a free mentorship. I guess it's a trial for anyone who's interested in learning how to trade. I keep it real, keep it 100 with you guys. You guys already know that. It's not, no scammy things. You guys don't have to do it. It's all up to you. First of all, it's free, so you guys can go ahead and do it if you want. You're not losing anything out of it. I actually do highly recommend you guys join that webinar, because you're going to be learning maybe some new things, and have a sneak peek of what could be in store for you, or what you guys could be missing out on if you guys don't end up doing it. But I do offer one-on-one private mentorship, so you guys can go ahead and check out the link in my description. And without further ado, let's continue with the video. So what I was saying is, after Asian session, we're going to look for a liquidity sweep. And obviously with this indicator, why I love it so much is because it marks out our liquidity points for us. So these blue dots is the sell side and buy side liquidity. So this is buy side, this is sell side liquidity. The gold center is just the center of the thing. Don't worry about it. It doesn't really matter much. As you can see, we've had a rate of liquidity right up here. So price got obviously taken out. Liquidity got taken out once, twice, and a third time. So 3 times it made a double top. I guess I don't trade patterns, but it made a double top. Using my logic and using my knowledge in trading markets, I did enter up here at the third double top, at the third triple top, which I shouldn't have, but I still did, only because I know I can get away with it. I put my stop loss really tight because I really wanted to be safe here, and I was like, okay, if I lose this, I lose this, and I'll re-enter off of confluence. But for now, I did re-enter here, and I put my profit target at like a 1 to, like I put it right where this market structure point was, and then I kind of let it ride down. Luckily, it did. But first, before that happened, we had a market structure shift. So price stopped making higher highs. So as you can see, this high was higher than this, and this high was higher than this one. And it kept getting lower and lower, meaning I knew the market was losing momentum to the upside, and it was going to start reversing to the downside, right? So I marked out my market structure shift, and price shifted right on this candle. And then I marked out my fair value gap. So a fair value gap is I'm going to remove this because it's not going to help you guys. I marked out fair value gap, which consists of 3 candles. So the fair value gap was the bottom of the first candle to the top of the third candle, just like this. I'm going to zoom in just a little bit for you guys. As you can see, I marked out the bottom of the first candle to the top of the third candle. This is only because this is a bearish fair value gap. A bullish fair value gap would be the opposite. For example, it would be the top of the first candle instead of the bottom of the first candle. It would be the top of the first candle. Then instead of the top of the third candle, it's the bottom of the third candle. I know it's a little bit confusing, but visually you guys can see it and you guys can get used to it. So over here, we're going to drag out our fair value gap, and as you can see, price tapped into our fair value gap. Now, I did end up entering twice. Okay, so I entered again once price tapped in. My stop loss again was above liquidity, and I put my take profit at a 1 to 2. So I made sure that it said 1 to 2, and then I let that profit ride out. And then I had this, obviously, hold on, let me remove this. Oops. I had obviously my original entry right over here, and I did put it at this zone down here. Okay. So this was a 1 to 12, and this one was a 1 to 2. I took both trades, ended up smashing it, and I did go for a third trade, and I'll tell you guys why right now. So when price stopped, it didn't end up reaching the bottom liquidity. Like, it didn't end up reaching sell side liquidity. It reached half of this zone, which is the gold zone, the gold area. It reached half of it, right? And obviously I wasn't looking for a third trade, but the market gave us a market structure shift, which made me want to enter on a third trade. So this price point over here got me wanting to enter. Market got shifted up top here. This candle closed above this point, making it a change of character. Then we had another rate of liquidity to the top, but this time the candles closed above the liquidity, and we know that, I've said it multiple times in my other videos, when the candle closes above the liquidity, that's a sign of continuation into the market, okay? That's a sign of continuation. So we had a slight pullback into this fair value gap, sorry, voice crack, into this fair value gap that happened right before the market structure shift, and then I placed my entry right where it entered, and then I targeted the opposing high. So the high that it made beforehand, like this liquidity, I targeted up here, and I put my stop loss just like under a point like this down here. It was relatively around there. I kind of placed it down there, and I made sure it was like a 1 to 2, 1 to 3. It doesn't really matter, but I put it on this liquidity, and price went straight up. It did make it did get tapped in a couple times or 3 times, but that's fine. Price did end up riding up to the top. We were still in London session, so this was all valid in total, and we made $12,000 today, or this morning at least. AMs, it's still today. It still counts. It's Monday, right? So yeah, that's basically how you trade the Judas swing. It was refreshing to come back to it. I don't think I'm going to continue trading it though, because it's not consistent for me anymore. I have my own strategies I like trading, and I'm going to continue teaching my own strategies instead of copying ICT and, wrapping it up into my own little thing. I'm not going to white label his strategies into mine like most traders out there do. So yeah, that's basically it for today. It was basically more of a recap, and I hope you guys enjoyed and learned something new. And like I said again, join my Discord, and most importantly, join that free webinar. It's free. You're going to learn something new, get to know me more, and, decide whether or not you are interested as a beginner to learn more about trading. And if not, I don't care. My YouTube videos are free. I don't need your money. I don't care. But it would be amazing to have you guys welcomed into my community, which is my Discord server. So go ahead and do that. Feel free, and let me know if you guys enjoyed this and learned anything in this video. And I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.